Well, hopefully by now you've watched the review on this bad boy. Time to do what I do best. Pull this motherfucker apart. Let's reduce some length first. That pin is quite tight, but not unrealistic. Oh good, the piston's all the way to the rear. So come on, I have to sort that out. That'll do. Fucking tomato plugs. Nice captive pin. It is tight.
Tight. It is tight.
You can push the detent and pull it out. The detent and the spring will fly away on you. Something to watch out for. Yeah. 1.3 mil. It is a long screw. Whee! Probably should use a bigger one, but this works. I know that probably the original ones had a flathead, but it's one of those modern niceties we could have done with, I think. Just a little bit of wire. That has to come out, kind of. See down here? Alright, to the front. Seams do have, well, the metal ones have a little bit of a habit of losing that. Make sure you don't lose it. Bin. It's not going back in there. Another couple of Phillips down here. That one wasn't very tight. I don't think it would have come out. Yeah, they're in there. Yeah, take note of the wires. This one especially, it's routed. They both go to the back. If you want your motor alignment to be nice, you should also do that. Some grips like them one each side, some are at the front, some are at the back. Do whichever the grip suits, not whichever is easiest to install, which I've seen too many times. There, we're nearly there. Oh, and this little fella, I'm gonna go with that way. It really doesn't want to move. Yeah. In that way, push that way, fuck yeah. I like to use these because they're not sharp edged. This one's also captive, which can get hung up on the gearbox sometimes. And that little fella, it's just to locate that. There, a little bit tight.
You have a toy body.
But it is better than being really loose. I have a nice hex for this, which I fucking love it when companies put a hex head in that. Easy to keep straight rather than wanting to flip around. It's thanks to CYMA's airsoft things. Bocas, almost. That's a thread. And that's a spring retainer, which will go through and sit in there. I picked them up from, I believe it's CYMA Platinums in the airsoft world have them, but they're a prick to find. Oh yeah, that goes in front of your spring in the top of the piston. Let's not lose that. You're taking the wiring out, make sure you remove that. At this stage, I'm not. Is your tiny little mag prime switch, which I believe is just a stop switch out of a camera or something.
It's very small.
You would not believe how many people break them. Now these are basically a metal version of the CYMA nylon box, which is one of the better nylon boxes out. As far as metal boxes go, I think this might be one of the best metal boxes out. That's a lot of meat up there. I've yet to see one cracked. I have seen one guy post a picture of one cracked. It's because he DSG'd it with an M16A4 or something. I know originally the first retailer that brought these in. They stress tested them with an M150 spring. M150 spring. No need for that in gel ball unless you're doing a DSG or something, which, thanks to the advent of brushless motors and short stroking a single sector gear, I don't see the need for them. Can get close to 40 rounds a second off a single sector gear and a brushless motor using like an M120 spring. It's only if you want bulk rounds a second and you want to be a prick to other people. Always lose my little poker. Always. Yes! That's a good sign. There we go. That way nothing's under tension. But we should be able to split this. The safety's down in there in these, which I love. Before we bust it open, they also have a anti-reverse release point there. Nice channel for your wires. There's your electrical safety cutoff. So when it's all the way forward, well, it's meant to be out of contact. It doesn't look like it is. If it is, it's barely. Schmeh. Nice feature. It's not something I concern myself with. Look at that. Shmoo of doom. Righto, so that's how you pull it apart. I'm going to be shimming some new gears. It is probably going to get a brushless motor. Zero seal. To be expected, actually. So that can fuck off in the bin. They do use the thickest grease. The channel's there to hold a bit of grease. It does. They're good bushes. The grease is obnoxiously thick and annoying and sticky. Whee! Some of the toughest pistons, toughest stock piston easily, but ready? Oh look, it's only 14 teeth, 16 teeth, only just releases. Being an M16, that is what I'm going for. I want every bit of volume I can get out of this. Green O-ring, enough movement. Blows the head out straight away for I can use that nozzle is on there. That's good. I'm actually going to keep this head and nozzle. Perfect. That definitely needs a bit tight. Nothing a clean and lube probably won't sort out though. It's not going to be going for a mega high rounds a second long barrel. It's not ideal. So one thing I do really want to test, because depending on the CYMA, Mag Prime doesn't enjoy brushless motors. It lets just enough power through to set off your motor when you Mag Prime. There's better ways of doing this. That is a very sad motor. There's just very little magnetism about them. They're not strong. Tabs on a Soul Link are pretty thin. They say not to run a brushless motor unloaded, so
Yes!
oh, it's brilliant. The motor didn't run when the Mag Prime ran. It's brilliant. Soul Link, guess where you're going? In an M16. Whee!